Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Let's take a look at second-year player we had in the first year here, Humphrey-Grace, defensive end, 6'4", 255, number 90. We picked him up from South Dakota, where he was Defensive Player of the Year in that league. So he did very well. Now, this is playing in the 3-4. Obviously, now we're playing a 4-2-5, so there'll be 4 defensive linemen. I think you'll have more chances to be aggressive and go after the quarterback in a 4-2-5 than he was in a 3-4. But last year he had 31 tackles, 3.5 sacks. So let's just take a look at some of the plays, and I will speed this up a little bit so we do not have to watch everything. Let me speed this up just a little bit. All right, let's take a look. This is Eastern Michigan. Third game of the year. And the quarterback back, and he runs him down from behind. So he's very quick, guys, very quick. I like his speed. 6'4", 255. He's strong and fast. So let's see him back again, and he just runs him all the way down. That's what he's good at. So like I said, when we get in a 4-2-5 and have him with 3 other defensive linemen, I think he's going to be a lot more aggressive. And I'm glad we did not lose him in the portal. See him go outside there and gets him. All right, let's see. Once again, he's running again, pitches, and that's a loss. So he did well against Eastern Michigan. Let's see how he did against some SEC teams. We'll slow this down a little bit. He just, look at that. That's Lenore Sellers. He just pushed him all the way back there. So that was a good play. Yeah. The center slid too far, and he just, boom, got in his face. So 3.5 sacks. I look for him to have more than 3.5 sacks. Here's one more time. South Carolina, different play. Heading off to the running back. And no. So we still lost that game. Cutter Bowley's first road game. Georgia, what do we do here? The quarterback's going to throw. Oh, no, he got batted up in the air. Yeah, he did good. He batted several passes during the year with his hand, get his hands up. So definitely our most consistent pass rusher last year. Georgia again, handoff gets blown up there. Tackled for loss. In the shotgun, there's Arch Manning. Arch Manning, once again, got his hand up. Good at deflections. We need that. Yeah, Arch Manning did not have a good game against us. And gets his hand up. Boom. Got that left hand up there. Let's see what he does here. Hand off, and no. May have made it back to the line of scrimmage. We did well. How about Auburn? We did well against Texas. How about Auburn? And he takes off running, and from behind, Grace does not give up on the play. Humphrey-Grace, he just chased him down. Tennessee Tech, okay, not that big of a team, but he blew up a running play there. If he can do that, like I said, you're going to see a completely different defense. How about Diego Pavia? How about we get a couple sacks? There's a sack. Yeah. I think he just beat his man there. What does he do here? Yeah, he just went right inside of him. Yeah, look at that. That's like a free run at the quarterback. He messed up so bad there. Thank you for messing up. Yeah, look at that. He just blew right past his man. All right, how about another sack against Diego Pavia? Why not? We lost, but hey, he had a good game. And he's working again and steps up in the pocket, but it doesn't do him any good because Humphrey-Grace beat that guy again, and that guy looks dejected, and he should because you gave up 2 sacks. And this time he just goes outside. That's what he's good at, guys. How about Louisville? How about at the goal line? Stuffed. We got the crap beat out of us, but he had one good play there, right? That was a good play. At least he kept playing. We had some players quit in that game, and it made me, especially on defense, but he did not quit. And he wrapped him up there. All right, so that is Marquise Humphrey-Grace. Like I said, I think in Jay Bateman's 4-2-5 defense, it's way more aggressive, way more blitz packages. He's probably going to be, I say he's going to be playing on the end. He's 255. I'm sure he'll be playing on one of the ends. He's our best pass rusher right now. Even if you look at our roster right now, he's the best pass rusher we got. I like him. Like I said, 31 tackles out of the 3-4, 3.5 sacks. 2 were against Pavia. But yeah, expect big things from him. I think our defense, everyone is talking about our offense, but don't overlook our defense because we have more depth on defense than we do on offense. So, all right, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I have a basketball section of the channel. If you want to watch basketball too, I have a shorts section where I have short videos, little 1 to 2 minute videos on basketball and football of the past and present. All right. Once again, thanks for watching.